Thank you, Teresa. Let me share with you our view on the issue. It is clear that to combat the climate change, we need a cooperation between the science, the politicians, the business community, as well as the society or the consumers. I'd like to share with you a concrete example, which is about the lighting industry. But first of all, it is clear that the business has a responsibility in the subject. I see the responsibility as twofold. First of all, the businesses itself have to take on board targets for their own footprint. Secondly, the business have to invest in innovations. At the end, they have to come up with the solutions which gives us less carbon output. So let me come back to lighting as an example. Lighting consumes 19% of the electricity use worldwide, which is quite a significant amount. Over the last number of years, there has been a lot of investments by the lighting industry in providing more energy efficient solutions. And today, about 2/3 of all the lighting in the world is actually using old technologies, consuming more energy than needed. If those 2/3 of the old technologies would be replaced by modern technologies which are available today, there would be a saving of 40% of the total energy consumption by lighting, which is quite significant. So the question is, why is it not happening? Because another important element to note is that it does not actually cost money to do that. It is an investment, but this investment will be recaptured by the savings in energy in quite a short period of time. Often the returns will be between 1 to 6 years. So there's obviously reasons why adapting to this new technology is not taking place. Let me go to 3 different areas where lighting is used. First of all, street lighting. Street lighting is taking on about 18% of the world's electricity used by lighting. About 2/3 of the street lighting is actually still using very old technology. And the renewable rate of that technology is about 3% per year. So it would take us 30 years in the normal speed in order to go back to a more energy efficient use. And often that we can save 50% of the electricity through street lighting. So obviously we need to do something to speed up that rate. There are a few inefficiencies which lead to a slow adoption rate, and I will come back to that. Office lighting consumes about 40% of the electricity used by lighting in the world. And 75% of the office lighting is still using old technologies. And again here, there are technologies available which immediately reduces the electricity use in offices by about 35%. Home lightings is obviously an example which is close to all of us. Home lighting takes up about 25% of the worldwide electricity uses. And in home lighting, the savings of going from an incandescent lamp to an energy saving lamp actually saves even 80% of the energy. That is often paid back within 1 year time frame. So in conclusion, by just switching from old technology to new technology which exists today, we can save 100 billion euros in electricity cost per year, or 550 million ton of carbon dioxide emissions, which is equal to the output of 530 power plants. This is actually a triple win. It will save costs for the users. It's an investment in the business, but it's also good for climate, for combating climate change. And it is at net it does not actually cost on a net basis any additional money. So why is it not happening? There are clearly market inefficiencies. It's in many cases the buyer of the technology is not the same one paying the bill for the electricity, and that goes even in government, often in government itself. For example, in street lighting, very often the people responsible for driving the tenders, for writing the specifications, are responsible for the initial investments. They are not responsible for the electricity bill. So in the tender specifications, they do not take into account, in all cases, the energy use over lifetime. Same counts for buildings. In buildings, we have many people involved in making the decisions, and they don't have all the same. They don't go all to the same directions. Another element why energy efficiency is not adopted is that the information is not always available. People simply don't know how much energy they use and how much it costs. So, in summary, there is technology available, but we need to cooperate between business and government to go for green procurement, to set standards, to set performance targets, and to give financial incentives to make this happen.
Thank you very much, Paul.